Warning, this is not a spoiler free zone. Okay, I've said some things on the record that I now regret. Just so much disrespect to this character that you just want her to succeed. And I'm not sure how she and Offroad could succeed at the same time, but maybe they'll work together and have a sibling bond because she is just someone you want to see succeed. She's the one who I think that we have to keep our eye on very closely because she's the one who seems to be not involved. So I really like Risa. Risa's also moving behind the scenes, sending people out to do things and help her brother. And the thing about it is, I don't know if I trust her to help her brother. In my defense, episodes 7 and 8 just go and go and go. So much happens. You move through so many things. And I thought that we were going to go somewhere that we didn't go anywhere near it. The Wicked Game really just is making its own rules. It's playing its own game. In all honesty, I expected checkers, but they're playing chess. Welcome to my channel. I'm Naomi G. Davis, and when I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. Let's talk episodes 7 and 8 of The Wicked Game. The Wicked Game is really getting really fun. I guess I could say more really if you need. The Wicked Game has gone so many places that I didn't expect. It's not that I had a playbook or a rule book of where the show is going to go, but it has gone to places that my mind couldn't even conceive. Episode 7 is the tragedy the entire series has been spiraling toward. Pete finally steps into the role he's been fighting for his whole life, the heir. And to claim it, he does the unthinkable. He shoots Than in the back. Not a warning shot, not a bluff, not a plan, a betrayal. Than never sees it coming. He trusted Pim. He believed in him. He stood beside him against his formidable family, and the man he loves pulled the trigger. Pim does it in cold blood, so his family cannot deny his ruthlessness, his loyalty, his worthiness. It is the culmination of everything the audience thought Pim deserved. But the moment it's done, the illusion shatters. This is not victory. This is not power. This is loss. The audience begins to fear that Pim's revenge arc is actually destroying him, not empowering him. This is the moment when the show says, be careful what you cheer for. What you think Pim deserves might ruin him. I saw someone ask on YouTube, is this even a love story? And the truth is, I don't know. What kind of love story has one person shoot the other? I don't know. Are we ever going to believe that Than would forgive Pim? Not only the entire death and all that is one thing, but that moment where he's walking out the door and Pim shoots him, that moment where Pim chooses being the heir of the hospital over being the love of Than's life is devastating. And it's a choice that I don't know if we can come back from. He doesn't choose Than. I don't know.
ในที่สุดคุณก็เลือกที่จะฆ่าผมเพื่อแต่ละเวร
The thing about Pim's victory is I no longer know if I want it. When the show began and he came home from Singapore and he was like, I'm going to be the heir here, I'm going to be in charge of all this, I was like, yes, great. Little did I know that winning the game between his brother and his father and winning and being successful and becoming the heir is literally the worst thing that could ever happen to me. He smiles in front of the cameras and he looks like the perfect heir that his dad wants. But behind the scenes, when he's by himself, he cries. He cries over Than. And something that episodes 7 and 8 really do is they show us scenes from Than and Pim that we didn't see originally. We see their relationship in a way that we didn't see originally, and it makes everything that Pim has done hurt. What's happened hurt. Is this a love story? I don't know. I don't know. Episode 8 delivers the second blow. Fan is alive. It's because of Pim, but it doesn't matter. Pim did everything on his own. He staged Than's death himself. He planned it, executed it, and kept it secret, even from Than. Than is hidden, confused, and alive only because Pim made decisions about his life without him. It's a violation, dressed as protection. And Pim, he won. He has the family business in his hands. But the triumph is hollow. Behind closed doors, away from his father's gaze on the hospital board, Pim breaks down. He remembers Than, the moments of laughter, the rare softness, the happiness we never saw on screen until now, the life they could have had. The show uses these flashbacks like a knife, cutting between Pim's public smile and his private grief. Episode 8 reframes the entire narrative. What we thought Pim deserved, the empire, the inheritance, the victory, is the very thing that isolates him, destroys his relationship, and leaves him emptier than ever. He stands on top of the world, and he is utterly alone. Episode 7 of The Wicked Game is a perfect setup. Like, The Wicked Game episode 7 and 8 were almost like its own act. And it's the end of Act 2 and the beginning of Act 3, and yet those two episodes seem like their own acts because they set up and then knock down. 7 sets up so many things that 8 knocks down. It's incredible. I really thought that Pa was the greatest villain of the show. I thought he was the wickedest of them all. But it's not him. It's Risa. I know that I said I was a fan of Risa. But you know what? I also said Risa was the one to watch. And I was right. Because it shocked me. I didn't see it coming. But Risa is the villain of The Wicked Game. And I just didn't expect that. She is the villain of The Wicked Game. I thought it was Pa. But the end of episode 8 really made it very clear. The villain that Pim has to destroy is his sister Risa. It's not Chet. It's not Pa. It's Risa. And that's why she's such an interesting character. Because I don't like her. I hate her for what she did to Pim and Than. And yet I'm like, good. This is what her family deserves. This is what her brothers deserve. Like, sure, Pim turned against her because of the way that she was responsible for what happened with Than. But even if that didn't happen, was Pim really going to give Risa respect? If he became the chairman, was he going to make Risa the CEO? I just don't think so. I just don't think I don't think he ever thought about her outside of their plan to work together to destroy Chet. And the way they destroyed Chet is bloody and messy and killing of innocent people. And everyone thinks Pim did it, but it's not Pim. It's Risa. Pim shooting Than and then Pa getting shot at the end of episode 8. Where are we going with this? Like in the preview, I have an idea. I see that Risa is going to step into the wickedest of them all. She's going to step into power and turn against Pim. And it's going to be so interesting because this show moves so quickly. Characters lose in one episode and then win in the next. It happens so quickly. It changes. Pim is exiled, then Pim is back. Pim has to maneuver with Jason, then Jason is gone. Pim has to destroy Chet, even though Dad doesn't care. All of a sudden, Chet is gone. Risa and Pim are allies in an instant. Risa and Pim are enemies. This show just moves and moves and moves. Like even Pa being shot and probably dying. That's not something I saw. Like if he was gonna die, I saw him dying of a heart attack of natural causes. I didn't see his 2 sons kill him. And there's something just so Shakespearean about Pa dying at the hands of Chet and Pim, because the reasons they're fighting, the reasons that gun is even in their hands, is Pa's fault. He set up all the moves that ends probably with his death. I mean, he could survive and lose his power and not be able to keep his reign because he's now weak, right? I don't know, but it just seems like he's going to die. Where he got shot, he's gonna die, I think. And Risa is going to step into his shoes, and she's going to step into the shoes of the wickedest of them all. She's going to be worse than Chet's mother, which I didn't think was possible. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Risa is a murderer. Like, at this point, I think she's probably a serial killer. To be a serial killer, you have to kill 3 people. She's killed more than 3 people by this point. She killed Chet's mother. And there's something really interesting about that. The way that what she says to Chet's mother, the way she does it. We only saw Chet's mom deal with Peem's mom, but we see how Chet's mom deals with her husband's mistresses. We see the way that Chet was raised. There's this really cute scene that ends heartbreaking where little Chet and little Peem meet, and Chet is ready to be big brother, and then his mom comes and stops it. And that moment is devastating. Besides being his mother's son, Chet has nothing. He's a spoiled brat who doesn't actually know how to play to win. And that's the thing about Risa and Peem. They both know how to play to win. It's all Pa's fault. There's no getting around that. If he had known how to control himself, love his wife, learn how to love his mistresses, know how to protect his mistresses, that's the thing that I find the most disgusting thing about him. How could he let Chet's mother kill Peem's mother? How could he allow that to happen? And when it happens, how could he turn his back on Peem? How could he let Peem, this little boy, grieve and grow up without him? So it's all Pa's fault, right? I'm not even going to pretend to give the chemistry award to anyone besides Peem and Than. That's something that these episodes 7 and 8 give us. Even as they give us heartbreak and loss, they give us what this relationship between them was. We see how they were together, how light they were, how they laughed together, how they had a great time just talking and believing, being together. So now that Peem doesn't have him, it's devastating. It's truly devastating. Surprised that Than is alive. But the moment he appears to save Peem, it's like a shot. It's like a hit to the chest. It's like, it's devastating. Like, to see him doing what he does so well, which is protect Peem, after Peem betrayed him, after Peem shot him, after Peem let everyone believe he was dead. He says that he did it for Miss Nit, but I'm not sure. He says that he did it for... Than comes back and he's like, I didn't come back for you. I didn't do this for you. He's like, how did you find me? He takes the tracker away from Peem. Like, I'm not going to watch you anymore. I'm not going to show up to protect you. You're on your own. And it's what Peem deserves. That's what's so painful about this. Like, everything that's happening is deserved. Chet losing everything, deserved. Pa getting shot, deserved. Risa betraying everyone to take power, deserved. So that's what it means. It's like, how are we ever going to feel like Peem deserves Stan ever again? What can he do in these 2 episodes to bring us back onto their ship? Because from what I saw on social media these last days, people are like not down. People don't like that Peem did this. People are not forgiving Peem. Just because we see him cry and regret what he did doesn't mean he didn't do it. He did it. It's unforgivable. So how are we going to forgive Peem? I don't know. I honestly don't have any tropes to spotlight because the Wicked Game took the book of tropes and threw it away. The Wicked Game is like, oh, you think you understand what's going to happen here? Guess what? You don't. Because how many love stories have we watched that go from enemies to lovers to enemies again? They're like, the Wicked Game said, take your tropes and fuck yourself. That's what it feels like the Wicked Game did. The Wicked Game did. It feels like the Wicked Game was like, you know all those things that you like, those cliches, those story beats that you like, those tropes that you like? Screw it, we're throwing it away. The game left tropes episodes ago. Like, they were like, episode 1, here's all the tropes we're going to give you. Here are the boys love tropes. After this, we're going to do whatever we want. And I respect it. Please do whatever you want, Wicked Game. So good. MVPs. The most valuable players of these 2 episodes are the support. Pa has 1, Chet has 1, Risa has 1, even Peem has support. This game moves so quickly that the support has to stay on their feet for everything. They have to be ready for anything. And they also have to forgive so much. They have to look past what their people are doing. Because this family doesn't have a single good person. When you think of Pa's support throwing himself into chasing Van and fighting Van and catching Van, he gets shot at, he gets hit, and he keeps on going. How much does this family pay? By the end of episode 7, it seems like Peem has lost all support, and at the end of the day, his support comes through. No matter what he did to them, no matter how far he's gone, his support comes through. In moments where he should be alone, he's not. And that's why these support characters are the MVPs. It really feels like the Wicked Game has gone places that no BL has gone before. And then I think it's gone places that no romance has gone before. I can't think, please tell me if you can think of something where one person in the romance shoots the other person in the romance. I just don't know. That is, there are all kinds of betrayals in love stories, right? There are all kinds of moments where one person takes something too far and is left by the person and has to work their way back to getting that love back, right? That is a thing that happens. That is a trope. That is a story we've seen before. But it just feels like the Wicked Game took Peem so far. I'm not sure how we come back from it. The thing about the final 2 episodes is that anything can happen. This show has moved so quickly through the exile of Peem, through his return, his victory over Chet, Chet's complete breakdown, all of it. And then Pa gets shot. Everything just goes and goes and goes on the show. So they can go anywhere for these last 2 episodes. They could become very, very fun final 2 episodes. I guess we'll see. Century of Love was one of my favorite shows of 2024. So I believe in the creative team behind the Wicked Game. I believe in the people who make the decisions at that production company and studio. I believe they can give us something satisfactory. What that thing is, I have no idea. I have no guesses because the show has already gone up and down and around in curves and then threw everything up and exploded everything and killed everything. And how will it end? I don't know. It's incredible how many places the show has already gone. This show has gone beyond tropes, gone beyond what we know is going to happen. Like, my family, when I was growing up, my family would ruin TV shows for me. They would be like, no, he doesn't like her, he likes her, and that would be the twist. And my mom, they would be like, I can write these things. And I always found that very funny because I grew up to actually write these things. The thing about the Wicked Game, even though I write these things, I don't know where it's going. I have no idea. They go so far and then pull back and then give you more that you didn't think you needed. Like when Jason appeared, I was sort of like, what is he doing here? And then he was gone. It's just like, what? As soon as things and storylines go through their worth, as soon as they get everything they can get out of something, gone. It's just so interesting. It's just so They show moves so quickly. The Wicked Game is actually masterful. It's chess. It's like the masters. It's like the best of the best. My two favorite shows of this year so far are legitimately The Wicked Game and Revenge Love, which are the two shows I've been focusing on. And Revenge Love was a complete surprise, but The Wicked Game, it's everything I wanted and more. I've been waiting for The Wicked Game for a year, and boy, did it deliver. There are only 2 more episodes left. Let's see where we go. I have high expectations and not a lot of ideas of what's going to happen. I don't have a lot of guesses. There are not many questions I need them to answer because they ask a question and then they answer it before the episode is done. I don't know, guys. I have no idea where we're going. Hold on to your seatbelt, guys. It's going to be a bumpy ride. This has been the BL Script Desk. I'm Naomi G. Davis, and I don't have an after video clip, so thank you for watching.